Look at me now, I'm all geared up and jiggy. Kicking gangster rhymes like Tupac and Biggie. Got $1 million house on top of the mountain. 4 cars in the yard, a pool, a jacuzzi, and a fountain. Parties every night till the morning light. Weekends in Las Vegas watching all the big fights. Sailing on my yacht on the deep blue sea. In the studio meeting Oprah for tea. Can't you see? I came from rags to riches. Mr. T-H-U-G, L-U-G, Daddy C, P-I-M-P. On the scene, flossing the SUV. Keep watching.
The Dentaa Show. Ho! Yes!
The Dentaa Show, live in DC today.
Charlie, I'm gonna rap for you. Yeah, this is Dentaa. You're watching the Dentaa Show, and now
we're sitting in the VIP area of Canino's. That's my joint spot, outdoor nightclub, whatever you want to call it, restaurant, bar and grill. You know, located in Donsoma Exhibition. Exhibition is a place in Donsoma which my mom is the founder of Exhibition Donsoma. So if you ever hear that, it's Canino's mom. You're live here at Canino's at the VIP, chilling, you know, in DC.
Nana King, you do hip-hop. Yeah, I'll say that you are the establisher. Okay, you bring up the hip-hop in Ghana. Now, how do you see the youth? Do you think, okay, we come from high life to hip life, now you're moving it on to hip-hop. Do you think it's gonna work?
I think it's gonna work because, you know, right now, like you said, the high life, the hip life, now the hip-hop, is, you know, it's just a different elevation. You know, sometimes people have to grow, you know, in the things that they do, and I feel doing the hip-hop, you know, it can go internationally. It can make my country proud of me, you know, and I just feel that I can do that particular type of music well, so, you know, I'm most comfortable doing that, you know, and I feel it's gonna happen, and a lot of kids are gonna come out from that.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, look at Akon in Senegal. He's an established musician in America and Europe and everywhere. So, you know, we too want to be like that, you know, and I feel that it's time.
Do you think, okay, you've mentioned Akon, he's based in America, okay? Don't you think that has an impact, that he lives in America where hip-hop is mainly, that's where hip-hop is, should I say?
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
And don't you think that maybe, would you have to move there? Would you have to, I don't know, make the music there? How
no,
can we
I don't
do
think
it?
so. I mean, like as far as me, I recorded my album here and still got the same standard. And, you know, I was born in Los Angeles, California, but I live in Ghana. So it's like I kind of have the connection still there.
Okay.
But I just love to live in Ghana, you know, it's more tame. Okay. So even if I'm blowing up in America, like Jay-Z or Akon or whatever, I'll still live in Ghana, you know. Of course, I'll do work over there when I do, but when I have a break, I'll come home. You know, so I feel that it has nothing to do with that, but yes, definitely if you're gonna release and come out international, you're gonna have to go over there to be able to do that, yeah.
Okay, but you've been doing this for a long time now, because I remember you did the Cisco remix. I remember that song very well. How long would it take for someone, a Ghanaian artist, to make it international?
Only God can answer that one. Everybody will be different. Every person is different. Somebody can do it and it just happen just like that. Somebody will take 10 years, somebody will take 20 years. But only God can answer that question. So
what's your perception? What do you think the Ghanaians, the youth nowadays, do you think they will accept hip-hop now instead of hip life? Or?
No, well, hip life will always be in our blood because that's from our home. And we created it at home, and it's our music genre. And it's a great genre, you know, and I hear it all the time. There's a lot of great hip life songs on the air. You know, it's advancing too in a big stage. And some are going international. You know, Batman was able to go on and get the mobile awards, you know, grab his one, you know. So it's advancing, definitely. You know, so, and hip hop too. People always say Western, but they have to realize that hip hop, it originated from Africa anyway. Anything anybody does over there, it's still black people which originated in Africa that are doing it. It's just that I've recorded mines here, so I feel that it's still Ghanaian because it's where the origin comes from is where you can say, you know what I mean?
What kind of influence did you have on Batman?
A lot. I mean, Batman started here, still is here. Batman's been coming with, I started with Batman, let me see, that was about 8 years ago or 7.
Oh, really?
Nobody knew who he was, and he was around. We gave him a chance to be on Mary Japan song, because that's time Sonny
Sonny
Bali
Bali
was the main guy here
yeah.
at Ashanti International, and Sonny was going to London. We arranged for Sonny to go back home to London, and he had a boy in the back. He said, "This guy's tight, man. His name is Batman." I told him to kick a rhyme. He kicked his rhyme. I said, "Okay, yeah." He was always coming every time, coming all the time, you know.
Yeah.
And he did Mary Japan stuff, you know, and it cracked, you know, and made our eye go to Batman and say, okay, the guy's great. I started telling people like Reggie and everybody. Nobody believed it, but it came to me too, you know. And, you know, he's done well. We did so many things for him. I mean, up to now. I was just with him even yesterday, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But he's doing really well. He has a new album coming out, more things to come, you know, and you see the influence really helped, and he's going international too. So anybody, it depends. Like I said, each person is different.
It's different, yeah, definitely. So who influences you? What kind of artist or who influences you to continue with your hip hop?
My favorite, I like 50 and stuff. You know, being from the West Coast, still like the gangster music. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I feel 50 is really tight. You know, because it's also a big inspiration, because, you know, the same way God touched him, you know. I mean, think getting shot 9 times and your eyes open the whole time, your conscience, and you go and you're in the hospital, your all record label drops you, you know, and then you be able to do a big deal like that and go to Dre and them and be able to take a meal ticket, you know what I'm saying, be able to take a meal ticket. I realize that God is really strong, because this guy, if it's not God, there's no way 50 could be like that. The guy sells. He's big, and he's changing too, you know. He's realizing how life is and stuff like that, and, you know, I like the way he's doing. So, you know, he inspires me. A lot of other artists too there do, you know. But he's one of the main
He's one of the main ones.
Yeah.
So what other, apart from Batman, obviously you like Batman a lot, what other hip life artists do you like?
Oh, I like Castro. I like Tic Tac, of course. It's too tight. You know, I like Tiny and Kwao Kese. You know. Euphoria is real tight too. I like the kind of songs he's doing. See, anybody doing good, you know, you have to be proud of them.
Well.
Yeah, you have to be proud of them, man. So the guys, I like Wu-Ta too a lot.
Yeah.
Wu-Ta's real tight, you know. I think most of the cats, they're doing really, really well, you know.
Do you think hip life will ever get to the international stage?
Yeah, like I said, it's a step closer. Batman has gone a step closer.
So we're getting there.
Yeah, so we're getting there. Yeah.
Okay. Now I have 5 questions for you. Very short and sweet, and you have to answer it very quickly. Okay? If you had to be anybody in the Bible, who would it be?
David.
Fufu or Benku?
Fufu.
Fufu. Wache or Jollof?
Wache.
Sun or moon?
Sun.
Cocoa or rice water?
Cocoa.
Now, Nana King, which do you like best? Do you like the hip life that you used to do back in the day, or you're really into the hip hop that you're doing now?
I'm really into the hip hop that I'm doing now. You know, it's my destiny, so I'm just trying to fall into it. Wherever God leads me is where I'm going right now. The voice I'm hearing is saying to do that right now, to make an impact for our country, to put us all the way up there. So I'm just gonna go along with that right now. I loved doing the hip hop. It was great experience. You know, it's just time for me to grow, and that's what I'm doing right now.